country, Ajira has been devolved quite heavily through the partners. One, we work with constituencies through the members of parliament. So originally we used to have what we call the constituency innovation hubs, which morphed to become the Ajira youth empowerment centers. So each constituency is actually meant to have a youth empowerment center. A number of them already have a number of those youth empowerment centers where we do a lot of training. Now the training is largely implemented by the Immobilis partner, who is ensuring that enough relevant skills are provided to the young people at that level. But number two, also we have what we're calling Ajira clubs within the TVETs and universities, which are also being operationalized by Immobilis, which is a partner within the Ajira project. And then your question was on how it is being...
how you're empowering the young people,
yes,
the actual things that you're doing.
Perfect. So it's in different levels. One is from training, and then the second part is after the training, then they are being linked up to different work platforms, but equally a number of them being requested to work with existing organizations that are providing digital work so that they're able to earn out of it. But the third wing of it is that we are also looking at the government side. What can the government provide that can be worked on by people in the digital space? So we have a pilot project within the judiciary, for instance, where we are digitizing judiciary, and we have two work streams within the judiciary. We're doing transcription work. You notice currently, since the pandemic started, the court processes and proceedings have been happening within the digital space, largely through recordings and the virtual hearings and mentions and all that. So what happens within the judicial system, then they record those processes and proceedings, and then the Ajira comes in to transcribe those processes, whatever that had already happened, so that it's provided in the digital space, and that makes work much easier for people working in that space to access more content. And then other than that, we also looked at what already exists in the judiciary, and we're doing data entry work and scanning. So looking at what has already been happening in the judiciary previously, and so far we have scanned a total of 16 million pages of work that has been happening in judiciary over a number of years ago. And we were targeting 183 courts and 7 tribunals, which we have worked with. During COVID, things slowed a little because, of course, the courts ended up working at 30% capacity. It slowed a bit down, but at least quite a lot of work has happened around that place. But through the judicial work transcription process alone, we've been able to recruit up to 883 young people that have been working on that process continuously, while bringing on board other partners or companies that help young people work below, and youth innovation centers. I could pick one, for example, in Mbeere South, Youth Empowerment Center, which is a constituency innovation hub, more or less, that has brought on board almost 40 young people from that region that are transcribing real-life cases from the judiciary.